Do you wanna dance, baby?
We'll pack that.
Look at the boys! Luke says, I don't give a hell if there's a helicopter on me.
My shoes wet. I wore my helmet last night, motherfucker. You didn't see on the MySpace?
Oh, we are back in LA. Let's fucking go. It is December, and you guys know what that means. I always come to LA for a very specific reason. Brought a couple clowns with me too. Today is the main ride of Ride of the Legends. We'll talk a little bit more about it when we get to the meetup. Right now we're gonna go grab some breakfast burritos really quick, as we are running a little bit late to the meet already, so we don't got much time for something like IHOP.
Get the fuck out of here.
Super spicy.
Super spicy.
Fried it for sure. That's a grown ass man.
We're at ROL 2022, baby.
Monetized.
Those who came out of town not familiar with today's event, it's in celebration of our good friends Rocco and Capone. These two individuals kept our community together. Over the past couple years since their passing, it's kind of sad to see where our scene has gone. Different brands, different companies coming in, splitting us apart. Now legal companies coming in. Today we leave all that bullshit aside. None of that shit matters today. No matter if you ride a sport bike, a Harley, a Grom, no matter what it is, we're here together as a bike community. We got mom, Capone's mom here, and the sister and the family. Give it up for her. We're gonna have Capone lead the ride. So I'd ask everybody, please, can I get a moment of silence while we start Capone's bike?
Oh, hell no.
What up, Brian?
All right, boys. You know what time it is. This ain't my first time doing this ride. I think this is one of the best ways for us to commemorate our friends. Doing this ride every single year. And I'll tell you what. Want to see how much influence they had on the community? Look at that. God, watch over every single one of us here. I think Sasan really hit the nail on the head there, talking about our families, knowing and worrying about what we do for injury, for criminal prosecution, for everything in between. And being a community at the end of that is so important. And I'll tell you what, I could not be more thankful for my community here. You ready?
I'm ready.
Where are you from? All over the country, all over the world here. We got Canadians, we got Mexicans, we got a whole lot of people from all over the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, you name it. It's here. I like the color on this 636. Look at that thing. Stay with our boys. I'm only here with two guys from Chicago, Luke and Eli. You ready? Let's go, baby! This is one of them, man. This is one of the big three, big four rides that we get to go to every year with guys from all over the world. I think it's Ride of the Legends, Broward on top, Lean Back, and ROC if it happens. Those are like our 3-4 big rides. We got Mr. Gabe from East Coastin in the building. Can honestly say, man, it gives me goosebumps riding in this back. This is truly a pack of legends, whether it's the one we're commemorating or some of the riders here to this day and how they've affected the scene. Local boy start us off on his 0304 with the 13 plastics. Dude, I really love how he has his engine powder coated like that, like how it's nice and red. That's awesome. Love that. Yeah, I talk to myself, bro. Come on. God. I'm not schizophrenic. I talk to myself. And you know this guy, the guy who's probably going to wheelie the most in this whole ride, he doesn't stop. That sounds healthy. Let's go, baby! Fuck yeah! Mr. Gay, Reckless 203. Holy shit! Oh my good God. HC stretch on that bagger, baby. Facades on an all-stock F4i. That's so sick. Triple OG right there. Sick rider. LA boy. The guy who gave the speech. Look at that with the big stock windscreen. Guys, whenever I'm out of town, I always have to take the time to appreciate my patrons. Truly the reason that I'm able to travel to this day. As YouTube does not like these big rides, they always really deem them harmful and dangerous, regardless if we have a permit or if it's a permitted ride. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I have to give a special shout out to the patrons. And if you want to help support videos like this and this channel to keep alive, the link is down in the description. Let's get back to talking about all these clowns like High Side Joe on a Harley. Thank you. We salute you. Junior over here on 0304. In Chicago, I don't really get the chance to ride with a lot of guys with 2003, 2004 636s. Because more guys are just going to that FZ R7 platform. Look at everybody lining the streets. Definitely the West Coast's biggest ride nowadays. Man, that pre-ride ride speech that Hassan gave, I really resonated with that. There's so many brands and companies and teams that, whether directly or indirectly, kind of do separate some of the riders. And I think on a ride like this, it's super important for us to let all that go and just ride as one. It's awesome. Me trying to grab my front brake. Now I know you're stupid. Eli on that new 13636, he got rid of his old 304 and he's been on this now for the past couple months. Just as smooth as ever. That's so cool, man, to have Capone leading this ride with his family. That is just, man, every year I come here and they do that. Like, just what an amazing way to commemorate somebody. Mr. Killer Cam Stunt News on the Stretch ZX10 with a steel frame. That is a wild ass bike. Wild ass build for sure. Wow. Wild. Hey, look at the desert camis. This guy snuck off base, didn't he? Raw, baby, raw. Oh, that's a Cali special right there, in and out, huh? I'm more of a Whataburger guy myself, people. Not saying in and out is bad, but Whataburger's definitely better. Dyna slinging it. Woo! This is one of those rides that there's so much talent and athletes really at that I really don't need to edit it much, which makes my job a whole lot easier because you guys are entertained the whole time because there's crazy shit going on the entire time. True professionals, man. Junior here for the West Coast. One of the best fucking riders on a 636 right now. At least straight line. At least straight line. I don't know how he is on everything else, but my guy at street rides always has me impressed. Look at that. Jump to 50-50, scrape it, spreader, back to 50-50 the other way, back to, what is that called? Side saddle? Moving around. Jesus Lord. Look at how close these guys just got. The podium with that left foot. Look at that. No brake hand. Whoa! There are some rough potholes out here in LA too. Whoa! Action there, huh? Joe says that no-hander was nice. Whose bike is that?
What?
Whose bike is this?
It's my diner.
Oh, really? Yeah. It's beautiful. Oh, you painted it. It looks good. That is his bike. You just painted it. Wow. No wonder my guy's so comfortable on it. Jesus, snap right up the 12, man. Joe is his own beast, bro. That's a grown-ass man! Me and Joe were really close friends with Rocco, who is also from LA, and this ride normally brings out his family as well. That's one of the main reasons me and Joe clicked so quick, is because we both have mutual friends and Rocco. Look at that thing, man. You don't see F4Is with original fairings on them like that much. What? Oh my God, no! Look at the helicopter! LAPD! Those are our boys. Hey, you want to see something? Young boss, Luke. Luke says, I don't give a hell if there's a helicopter on me. Hi, buddy. on that 2018 Sierra 450R. Whoa! Hand drag and scraping. My boy's shift locked. What a boy! My boy Neto. Let's go, T1 in the building. West Coast connection right here. He's still in high school. Love to see him, man. Absolute beast on that F4i too. Here's what I was talking about before, man. R7s and FZs, that's what we see a lot of. They are great bikes, so. Jesse! What up, baby? Sporty work, no hands! Saw that? I think the police are just, you know, I think the police are just monitoring because of how big of a group this is, probably for COVID. up on this, man. It's like gray, green, purple. Look at that. There's frames powder too. Sick, man. Steel frames on that 13, man. You gotta do it to these 636s. They got really weak frames. Yeah, they are just like tracking our movement. They're not going to do anything. It just seems like they want to help the flow of traffic. So right here, man. One of LA's greats. I always say his style and his bike remind me a lot of Capone. Really kills it on these 0405 Gixxer. Look at that, it's got a full steel subframe on it. That's sick. I really don't know much about what you got to do to these Gixxers to stunt them, but I know that they are really good bikes, especially these couple years. See the way his feet go? Young prodigy over here. Skipped high school for the hood ride. I couldn't imagine if I was stunt riding in his level at high school. I think my ego would be so big. You know, like these kids still have their driver's permits and I'm doing this. Being in driver's ed and this is what you do on the daily. Pretty cool, man. Damn. Baggers out here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey! R7 action, let's go! My boy's got clip-ons that are basically fucking stock. Or he's got those clip-ons in like a stock position. What's up, man? Beautiful. Looks good, looks good. Oh yeah. All black R7.
He's different!
Hey, yay! My boy Juanito! That's my gamer buddy from out here in Cali. The only thing he asked me, did you bring your PlayStation? Oh. Meeting video game friends in person. There's no better feeling than this, man. Dude, I haven't been in a pack that's given me like this much excitement in a long time. All my friends, guys I haven't seen in literally years. LAPD streaming this live on channel God knows what. And everybody just blowing their tires to smithereens down here. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Nothing stopping this ride. We're riding for our guys, Capone, Pecan, and Rocco. Let's go, baby! There's my guy from the Bay. We assembled this whole 636 in the Shady Jacks parking lot at ROC 2017. I'll never forget it. There's definitely some wicked bumps out in these streets too. So sick, man. Oh, 304s, man, they ain't dead. Oh, 304s ain't dead. Whoa! I almost went into the back of him. Whoa! Jesus! Carbon fiber on Scotty's bike. His whole tail fairing, his rear fender, his gauge cluster, his front fender. My boy's the carbon god. Carbon and chrome. 0304. Dude, even his engine covers are chrome. That's my dog! beautiful builds out here, just next level. Look at all this powdered purple and yellow. The whole frame. Like, literally, the whole frame. Beautiful. Thing's nice. He's got a Britain take on it. That's a Britain cut. Kind of a little bit of a shallow lip. I like having a lip on my tank to really hold me in. Not saying that's wrong or right, but just your preference, man. Gas tanks are all personal preference. What'll grip your asshole? Oh, I hope a dirt bike hits that. Oh, I hope a dirt bike hits that. Now this is something I always like to talk about when I'm here in LA, because I feel like it is like literally the last major city that this really exists in. And I'm talking about clubs, I'm talking about cuts like that, fearless stunters, red line riders, rough riders. There's just so many damn sport bike clubs here. And going back to what Sasan said at the beginning of this ride, it's so important to, you know, come together as one for rides like this. No matter, you know, what group of friends you have or what club you're in or what bike you ride, it's important. But LA is one of the last major cities that I really know that this is still really a thing. All the cuts. Jeez. My boy's rolling. And we're back. My battery just died, people. Don't worry. Shooting this 4K at 60 frames a second. Runs through these GoPro batteries, I'm telling you. Just got off. She literally just got off the highway. 0-10s, man. They shoot really awesome footage, but man, compared to like my old GoPro, my Hero 5, I could get away with one single battery on a whole ride like this because I was shooting at 1080p, 30 frames a second. But now I quadrupled my quality and doubled my frame rate. It's just, yeah, do the math, man. You guys think I'm crazy for putting my phone on my gas tank when I wheelie. Look, everyone's got a magnet on the back of their iPhone, and it's nice. It's convenient, okay? Shout out to LAPD for being so cool and helping us get this ride through the city so safely. If you can't tell, these cops have been extremely helpful with just, you know, helping get the crowds through. She just went flying in.
These red lights are killing me.
Luke is a bad man. Oh, here's a classic stop, man. The four corners of intersections. Talk about a stunt ride special. Where else do you get 4 gas stations on all 4 corners? A bit of circle action. Woo! Mr. High Side Joe. What's up, baby? FZs. For those of you who have never been to California or ridden in California, Eli! For everyone who hasn't ridden in LA before, you gotta go like this. Boom, ding. It's like a California and West Coast thing. It's like a safety, I don't know. For cars, they didn't really think of bikes. Now it's just more inconvenient. Mr. Luke. Another Mexico boy in the building. Pylon. Off 100. Oh. Look at those boys! How's it going? Damn hooligan on the drum. So guys, just like every year, I really do want to talk a little bit about who these people were and why we're riding for them and why they were such an important part of not just the whole stunt community, but me as an individual, because all three individuals did affect me in different ways. Capone was one of the first stunt riders that I really started to see on social media that had his own style. Like, there was no denying it. He just, that's the only word I can tell it, is style. I rode with him a couple times when I was out here in California, and I was just getting into stunt riding, and I made a couple amazing stunt trips with him, with the Street Fighters and some other people as far as like Tijuana and Florida, and it was always just a blast. He was an absolute influence here on the LA bike scene, not just as an amazing stunter, but as a leader. Like Sasan said in the beginning of this ride, he truly did keep the stunt community together here, kept everyone riding. He was a huge advocate for bikes up, guns down, bikes over banging. Was a movement here in LA, and he supported it 1000%. So yeah, Capone was always just one of the original guys that I looked up to as a leader and a rider. Now Rocco, my dude, amazing mechanic, would help anybody, but more so Rocco was the first guy that really started getting me and Elijah to travel. He would always, are you coming to this ride? How can I help? How can I get you there? How can I make sure you will be there? And not only when you were there, he would, you know, let you stay in his room, because at the time money was really tight for me and Elijah, but he would teach us about our bikes that we had recently bought. I think he even threw us like an entire way home of gas money from Texas, because we had spent most of our money. I was a broke college kid, and Elijah was unemployed, and we were just getting into the sport. And he was the one that really emphasized how important traveling was to meet friends, and how, you know, the friendships here are so much more important than the wheelies being had. And I mean this when I say this. He is literally the reason that I continued to travel these stunt rides, because of some of the traits that he ingrained in us at a young age, of how to go see people and meet these people, and, you know, witness different styles and different parts of the country and different riders that you're going to become amazing friends with, whether it's thousands of miles away or right down the street. And Brian Beacon, I gotta say, of all the three, he was like my closest friend. I would call him a lot, and he stayed with me for a full week in Chicago. Came to lean back all the time, and one of the newer members of West Coast Connection at the time. And it sucks that all three of them met their fate so close within one another. But the impact that they had on this community, it's not even debatable. It is what it is. Look around. There's guys from all over the world here that come to memorialize these guys. It was pouring rain and 40 degrees last night, and we still fucking rode. I don't think anyone wanted to, but we knew we had to. So I think it's really important that no matter what, at ROL, we talk a little bit about the people that we're doing this for. What up, baby? New Haven in the building. 42-hour drive. Look at that baby blue FC, man. Or is that pink? I don't know. I'm colorblind. What the hell am I supposed to say? Looks good though. Unique color. Matt Knight! OG sick rider right there, baby. Last time I was with this guy, we were in Houston. This was like 5-6 years ago. We got shot at. I'll just leave it at that. Me, Matt Knight, Junkyard Kenny, a couple other clowns. We got shot at. You guys missed the exit. Hey, sir, how are you?
I'm good. How about yourself? What's that?
Oh, you got a handbrake? Street Bridge, I just built this. I saw it on the news. I covered it in my hood eats down here, but man, is homelessness a problem towards downtown LA. It really, really is. All right, guys, we made it. We made it. Ride of the Legend 2022 officially over. We made it to the food stop. From here, everyone likes to go their own ways. You know, really get to visit with everyone that we didn't get to along the ride. If you guys are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Like I mentioned early on in the video, if you want to support videos like this and this community here, because I do think it is really important to document this and continue to show what we do. Check out my Patreon. It's down in the description there. Truly the reason I'm able to continue to travel. So shout out to them once again. And if you like the video, make sure to like it. If you like the video, leave a goddamn comment. What? As always, guys, this is your least favorite moto vlogger signing out from LA with a couple of clowns from Chicago, and we all made it here in one piece. I love y'all. Respect life. Peace.